Women, keep in mind that men are visual creatures. The problem is that society has standardized what otherwise would be considered dressing lascivious. Although you might dress provocative and think nothing of it, by dressing as such, the message you convey, even if you don't mean to, is perceived sexual by men. Men have a tendency to treat you according to how we perceive you and the way you carry yourself, be it lady or otherwise. For this reason, you should take into consideration the way you dress and how you present yourself. You have to separate worldly customs from set-apart customs. Devarim, or Deuteronomy 22:5. A woman shall not wear anything that pertains to a man, nor shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all who do so are an abomination to YAHUAH, our Elohim. So this is to say, wear the things that are feminine and womanly versus wearing things that pertain to men. For example, a dress over pants. Considering the heartache, the emotional trauma, risk, drama, wedlock that comes with being sexually promiscuous, it's a good idea to remain virtuous until marriage. And if no longer virtuous, repent, abstain from sexual immorality, and wait for marriage. Devarim, Deuteronomy 7:3-4. And do not intermarry with them. You do not give your daughter to his son, and you do not take his daughter for your son, because he turns your sons away from following me to serve other mighty ones. Then the displeasure of YAHUAH shall burn against you and promptly destroy you. So we understand, because of lack of self-control, let each woman find her a husband, and let each man find a wife. But this is within our nation, meaning we do not take foreign wives, nor husbands, nor do we give our daughters or our sons to their daughters and their sons. Women, you're also going to have to come to terms that man is the head of women according to the scriptures. A woman should be a woman and a man should be a man. Both roles are equally important. So what are some good traits of a Kadosh woman? Fear of YAHUAH, a woman of our tribe, because we were never meant to take foreign wives, women outside of Yasharal and YAHUDA. Submissiveness, modest attire, self-control, a quiet spirit, beautiful, loves her husband by giving him the utmost respect, loves her children by teaching them the torah and the commandments, cooks, cleans, gives to the poor and needy, strong, pure. Proverbs 31:10-31. A woman who fears YAHUAH, an excellent wife who can find. She is far more precious than jewels. The heart of her husband trusts in her, and he will have no lack of gain. She does him good, not harm, all the days of her life. She seeks wool and flax and works with willing hands. She is like the ship of the merchant. She brings her food from afar. She rises while it is yet night and provides food for her household and portion for her maidens. She considers a field and buys it with the fruit of her hand. She plants a vineyard. She dresses herself with strength and makes her arms strong. I want to make emphasis on this. I would perceive she is at least in shape or fit. She perceives that her merchandise is profitable. Her lamp does not go out at night. She puts her hands to the distaff and her handhold to the spindle. She opens her hand to the poor and reaches out her hand to the needy. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household are clothed in scarlet. She makes bed coverings for herself. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is known in the gates when he sits among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them. She delivers sashes to the merchant. Strength and dignity are her clothing, and she laughs at the time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. She looks well to the way of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many women have excellently, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears YAHUAH is to be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her works praise her in the gates. To all the set-apart women of YAHUAH, Shabbat Shalom.